On June 1, 2026, TRON-DAO announced the listing of TRXUSD expiry perpetuals, X-Perps, on OKX Europe, a regulated exchange operating across the European Economic Area. This product offers a MiFID-compliant avenue for eligible retail and institutional traders to engage with TRX derivatives. The listing is significant because it brings regulated access to one of the largest blockchain networks by user activity and stablecoin volume. TRX is the native token of the TRON blockchain, which supports a wide range of financial applications, including payments, DeFi, and digital asset settlement. The new product allows traders to take long or short positions on TRX with up to 10x leverage, using a perpetual-style contract that settles in cash after a fixed 5-year period. The inclusion of a funding rate mechanism ensures that the contract price remains aligned with the spot market, preventing large deviations that could otherwise distort trading dynamics. This listing is part of OKX Europe's broader strategy to expand its regulated digital asset offerings, aiming to improve access, transparency, and confidence for European traders. Justin Sun, founder of TRON, emphasized the importance of this move, stating that it represents a significant step for the TRON ecosystem and the digital asset industry as a whole. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The product is available in 30 EEA jurisdictions, which includes major financial hubs like Germany, France, and the Netherlands. This development reflects the growing demand for compliant trading infrastructure in Europe, where regulatory clarity is increasingly seen as a catalyst for institutional adoption. The TRON blockchain has long been a major player in global stablecoin activity, particularly through USDT on TRON, TRC20, which remains one of the most widely used stablecoins globally. The introduction of TRX derivatives on a regulated platform like OKX Europe may signal increased institutional interest in TRON-based assets. The product's MiFID compliance is particularly important in Europe. Financial regulations are among the most stringent in the world. This listing could help bridge the gap between retail and institutional traders by providing a transparent and compliant avenue for exposure to TRX. However, the success of the product will depend on several factors, including market liquidity, trader adoption, and broader macroeconomic conditions affecting crypto markets. The 5-year expiry period is relatively long for a perpetual contract, which could appeal to traders looking for longer-term exposure without the need to roll contracts frequently. The leverage offered is moderate compared to other markets, but aligns with European regulatory standards. The inclusion of a funding rate mechanism is a standard feature in perpetual contracts, designed to keep the contract price in line with the spot price. This helps prevent large price divergences that can occur in unregulated or less liquid markets. The listing also highlights the growing trend of regulated exchanges expanding their offerings to include assets from major blockchain ecosystems. As more institutional players seek compliant ways to access digital assets, the availability of MiFID-compliant products like TRX derivatives could help accelerate adoption. The next signal to watch is whether trading volume on the TRXUSD X-Perp contract increases significantly in the coming weeks, indicating most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Strong market interest. A high volume would suggest that European traders are actively using the product, which could lead to broader institutional adoption of TRON-based assets. Conversely, if the product fails to attract sufficient liquidity, it may indicate that traders are still hesitant to engage with TRX derivatives in a regulated environment. The listing also opens the door for further regulatory expansion of TRON-based products in Europe, which could include futures, options, or even ETFs in the future. For now, the focus remains on the initial performance of the TRXUSD X-Perp contract and its impact on the broader market for TRON-based assets.